Hey guys, it's Erin from Earth Healer Movement. Just doing a night message here. Just an update of what's been going on. I just did a yoga workout that was like amazing. It was an intuitive workout and it was like an intermediate level, not expert. It could be considered expert, but I'm not in that great of shape to consider myself an expert at this stage yet. But it was like, there were so many intuitive poses that I was like, why did that happen? I thought it was recording and it wasn't. I had done some start and stops in the beginning, and I guess like I thought it was starting, but it wasn't. But I guess those intuitive poses will come to me again, but and then also I wanted to reflect on the other message that I had done with my ex-boss. His name's Christopher. And it was crazy because after that, like, I noticed a car that was like just like his. Then, you know, the brand of the car, like I don't notice that at all. Like I never look at, like, I don't know, I never like see that kind of car, even though it's a common car. I never like look at the name of the car. It was like right next to me on the road when I was stopped right after that message. So it was a clear sign. And then also that day afterwards, I was doing DoorDash and there was a street that I was supposed to be turning on, and it started with the letter N, and that's the letter of his last name. And I thought that it was the street that I was supposed to turn on, but it wasn't. And I was turning on it and it was his last name. Literally his last name. And it was like a clear sign that he heard me and that he was there with me during the message. And so these are the kind of confirmations that I get like all the time. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I just ate like a Chipotle bowl right now, or half of it. That was really good. And I'm just like concentrating on my health and my fitness. And that workout just felt so good for my body. So I was being told that it's not about your audience, it's about you, and like just being okay with everything that happens. That it doesn't matter whether you're being filmed or not being filmed, or sharing or not sharing. That, you know, just to be yourself, and everything that you do is great because you're great. And so that's how we have to live our lives. It's not about other people or our expectations it's like, yes, we want to help and share with other people, but that's not the point of it. It's like a journey, it's an experience, and it's like learning lessons. And if we can help others along the way, that's an added benefit, an added bonus. But don't create expectations in your mind of what things should be or have to be, and put pressure on yourself, or put yourself down if you don't go to sleep early and wake up early and like do all these. That's for the 3D world. When you're in your zone and you're focused on and you're doing things that are beneficial to your body and your health and your mind and your spirit, just to release the judgment on yourself, and don't let the opinions of others cloud your judgment and make you feel like you're not doing enough, because you're perfect just the way you are. As long as you're trying your best, and you're human, you need rest, you need recovery, your body needs recovery. There's different parts of your astrological chart that you need to look into. Just you can Google your birth chart and download your your different signs, because you have more than just a sun sign, more than just your birth sun sign. You have your moon sign, you have all the planets and where the positioning of the planets, and those were in different signs. And so there's really like a list of signs that you are, like, you're uniquely you. And if you have your time of birth, that's really influential on your birth chart being more accurate, because they can pinpoint the alignment of the planets when you were born. And it's like, I've been looking more into that and numerology and things, and that's why I'm always like adding up numbers, and like, well, you guys probably don't know that, but I'm paying more attention to like numbers, because the universe is mathematical. And so there's this amazing world that's opened up to me, like, and it just keeps opening up like more and more and more and more. And it's like, I was telling myself the other day, it's just like, I was so exhausted, like emotionally, like my brain just kind of like got kind of like overloaded with all of this stuff that I'm learning, that I was literally exhausted, like tired. Like physically in my whole body. It was crazy. Because your brain uses more calories than any body part. When you're thinking, and you're thinking like new concepts and new things, it actually like affects your body. So this is another thing that I was getting, is that, you know how we say we want to heal our body, mind, and spirit, or like, body, mind, and spirit is always separated into three things. And it's literally like, your brain is a separate entity, your consciousness, your spirit is a separate entity, and your body is a separate entity. So your consciousness is actually wrapped around your body, so it extends outward from your body. It's not just internal, but it extends, your aura and your energy extends outward. That's why you have like this personal space that you feel when something is coming towards you. You can have this like extrasensory perception of like a bug, a spider is like coming towards you, or an animal, or if somebody is too close to you, like standing in line or somewhere, or coming too close to you and it's uncomfortable. There's this aura about you that extends from your body. And it's actually like scientifically proven, like you can see auras from people. And I can go more into that, but people also like, I was thinking about this thing that I heard, like, that somebody had like a near-death experience or something like that, and they could see the auras of people, like the brightness of the aura was like a more pure person, like they were very bright white light. And then there was others that were more dim, that weren't so pure. And so that's just coming to me right now, that memory. But there's just so much that I want to do and share with you guys and expand people's minds. So just I really need to take care of myself on this journey, because I was feeling like so overwhelmed, where my emotions were like, my brain was handling it. You know how I'm separating the brain, the consciousness, and the body? So my consciousness is like calm, cool, and collected, but my brain is kind of like racing, like thinking of all these things and connecting all of these things. And then my body is, okay, so that's my mind, right? My consciousness is calm because I'm grounded, I'm doing all these spiritual activities. My brain is like firing off, doing all these things, thinking. And then my body is the last thing that is storing all this energy. And traumas and everything, and it's kind of like exhausting my system. And that's where like doing yoga and drinking water and eating healthy is like helping release that built up tension in my body. And so your body is the last thing to release the tension and traumas. So I don't know like why the body gets like all traumatized and overwhelmed. I'm getting that it's just like so much information at once, and you're ascending. So your body is going through a transformation, like a caterpillar in a cocoon. It's becoming like a butterfly. And so your body is processing the information, it's upgrading. It's changing its DNA structure. It's like rebuilding its cells, and like, okay, there's like, it's like vibrations and waves in an ocean that it's creating all these like different vibrations in your body, because you're becoming more consciously aware of the truth, and you're getting like your pituitary gland is completely like, I'm getting like a lotus flower like opening up, like your chakras are like, you know, like open and spinning, and like you're just like, your aura is expanding and getting brighter inside. Like you're healing your body. Actually, you're becoming more like like an immortal soul. Like you're really like elevating on a higher level, and when you're connecting all your synapses and to all these different things, like you're creating more neurons and like pathways for more information. You're like building your brain. You're becoming like a bionic woman. Like you're becoming more I'm getting more fierce and powerful, like a queen, like royalty. So your body structure is changing. I'm getting all of these things right now. Like you're holding your head up higher. Like you're getting more backbone, more strength in your spine. It's like the whole structure of your body is changing because of your knowledge and your work ethic. Like everything you think and feel and do is changing your body as well. But your body is like an aftermath. First, it's your consciousness, then it's your brain, your mind, and then it's your body. So there's different stages, growth stages. So first it happens in your consciousness. So when you're connected with your higher, with the spiritual world, you're getting downloads, like you've connected to the spiritual world. So I keep getting the pituitary gland, like that's like your third eye, like your connection to the divine, like your Christ consciousness is fully activated. And then once you download the information, your brain is kind of like the processing center. It's almost like you're getting a delivery to your warehouse, and then this is your warehouse, your crown chakra, that's what I'm getting, or you're into your brain. You're getting it, the download into your brain. And then once you get the shipment, it needs to be processed. So when you talk about it, it's processing, or you're thinking about it, it's processing. And then as you're processing and growing, you're expanding your mind, your neurons and everything are connecting, and I'm getting pulsating, and the synapses are connecting and forming new connections. And then it goes down into the rest of your body like a ripple effect, because your blood is flowing through the rest of your body, and your body is like 70% water, so it has a rippling effect all throughout your body. And so when you do exercise, it's like that blood flow is getting to parts of your body that need it. You need to move all parts of your body in different ways so the blood flow can get to all the parts of your body. It's like I'm getting those squeeze toys. Like when you squeeze it, it's like a little person and then the eyeballs pop out. So you're squeezing it at the bottom. And then I'm getting like blood flow. Like all the flow is going out to all the body. But I don't know why I was seeing like a vacuum cleaner. I don't know what that's all about, but okay, now I'm getting like I don't know, like blowing something up, but you need to get the air into like every part. So it's like you need to get the blood into every vessel and every place. But it's like you're squeezing. Okay, like when you exercise and you're just making a movement, that's changing the blood flow, is like pumping faster into like certain areas, if you get what I'm saying. It's like when you have an injury and then like all the blood goes to that spot to heal it. So you're moving different areas, different blood vessels you need to move certain ways in order to get certain blood vessels like inflamed or something like that. You need to get that blood pumping, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm sure you guys do, but I'm just like, I don't know why I was like getting all those references. Yeah, so I'm just like going with the flow with everything, and sometimes I just have doubts about myself. Like, I don't want to be like a know-it-all. I never wanted to like tell people what to do and like act like I'm a know-it-all or an expert, or like that's not me at all. And so after I do these videos and stuff, I just want to go back to me, like, and then sometimes I feel like that like imposter syndrome, like where like it's like, why, like what am I doing? Like, why am I doing this? And it's like, I know it's my calling, because that's what I just heard too. It's like, and it's just like, I want you guys to know like how humbling this is for me. Like, I don't feel like I'm not taking this like I'm better than other people. I'm just soaking in the information, like as I'm saying it, I'm doing the videos and I'm like saying what I need to say. And it's almost like I'm in shock still. Like, I'm not really processing the information like that well. I don't even want to, because life is just a mystery, and like I really don't know what's happening. Like, I don't want to, like, I don't know, there's just nothing in me that's going to like change and be like, I'm superior to everybody, like God said this and that to me. Like, that's not who I am, and I'll never be like that. I don't look down on other people. I just want to know the truth so I can help other people. And if that is similar to Jesus, and that's like a second coming, then that's just what it's called. And that's just what it is. And that's cool. Like, I don't know. I just feel like this has not changed me at all. Like, really of who I am. It's just brought out more confidence in me, because I went through so much in my life, so many disappointments and struggles and problems, that I really was in a place of depression for a while, in the dark night of the soul. That's what twin flames go through. And I was struggling, and I was depressed, and I was like in such a low place in my life. And so when this came along, this spiritual awakening, it just like made me have hope again, and just gave me back my energy from, like certain points in my life where things were going really good. And that's just what was so exciting to me and invigorating. So that's where you might see me like being so excited, and so, because I've been through so many ups and downs in my life, and it's like I felt like I wasn't gonna get up again. I felt like my energy was never gonna like get back to where it was in the past. Like, I felt like my best days were behind me, and it's like I almost want to cry right now. And it's just like, that's why I love my twins so much, because I felt like love was just like a thing of the past for me. Like, I wasn't gonna get over like my depression from my past relationships, because all I ever wanted was true love in my life, not even knowing like what that was even. But I knew it wasn't what I had been experiencing. It was like so bad, the relationships that I was having, and how I was suffering so much. I didn't know I was an empath. I didn't know what narcissists were. I didn't know any of this stuff. And so going on this spiritual journey, like learning about everything, and just like, it's just shocking and eye-opening. And I just like, every day is just like a miracle. I was in such a dark place that like I didn't even really want to live. And it's like I know what that's like. And it's like I could still be there right now. My life is like not any better. But then again, it's completely different. It's like my attitude, my mindset, my love for life, like everything's different now. And I just want to share that with everyone. Like, I want to help other people, like, just know that I've been there, like, and I've been like really like lonely my entire life, but God has presented me with amazing things as well. And that's what you have to focus on, is like your growth and the love for yourself. And so when you give yourself the love, even though, like, I didn't even want to love myself. I didn't want to do anything without sharing it with somebody else. Like, I was just like, so, just like a little puppy, like, just wanting to be loved, that was just kind of like abandoned. But I just had to I'm getting like the Lady and the Tramp, like the little dogs that are abandoned, and just how they had to become strong, like trying to like search for food, and like, and then they met love, and like they were both like on the streets and like poor, and like that's both struggling and just like falling in love, because love, you don't have to have money or anything, and it's beautiful. And it's like, I met so many people that had money and they just couldn't love, and they just tried to give me money, and it just doesn't, not give me money, but impress me with money. They didn't give me money, they took from me. They took everything from me. And it's like, I don't know, I guess I'm just being like raw and vulnerable with you guys, like, so you know that like this isn't just like a fun egotistical thing that I'm going through. This is like an amazing, miraculous journey that everyone can experience. This enlightenment, this spiritual awakening can just like completely change your reality in your mind and open you up to a whole new world where you're excited again, and you're like looking at life completely differently, and you're excited and you're motivated, and your body is healing itself, and there's miracles that are just like in this world, that if you just tap into it, that it's like you're opening up like a whole completely new world. And people have it so wrong, and I just like want to change, make this world better. It's like I see the problems in the world, and I just want to do something to help people, to get them out of that place where I used to be. That bitter, cynical place of like, I'm hearing woe is me, like that the victim space. And like, I feel bad for people. Like, I feel bad that I'm at a higher position with God than people that have gone to the church and have devoted their life to God, thinking that they're devoting their life to God every day of their life or whatever, praying and all this, doing all these things that they were told to do. And it's literally like a lie. It's literally like worshiping the devil, because they're making you judge other people and like separate yourself and give, and they're like literally like taking advantage of you, like taking your money and like stealing your your faith betraying you, your trust and stuff like that. And it's just like awful. And it's like, I want to save people and let them like experience the true God, the real God, the one that I know, the one that's real, the one that like I found naturally, not artificially. I wasn't sold God. I found God. It's organic spirituality. It just fell in my lap. I wasn't searching for it. So I wish you guys a great night, morning, evening. I'll talk to you guys again next time. Peace, love, and light.